shit.
TFTS, Tales from the Shit, episode 22, with your head pooper in command, Josh Jack. An educational show about something we all do. If you ain't pooping, you ain't living. And folks, I just want to say that I usually do this show every 3 weeks. The reason why I'm doing it every 2 weeks is because I have to have at least 2.5 weeks to prepare for the September 10th episode. Now you might say, hey, what the hell's going on in the September 10th episode? Well, that's going to be our 1 year poopaversary. That's right, folks. I made up my own word. Poopaversary. Yep. Exactly a year ago, I created this show. Now, I can't believe it. If you would ask me how long I started this show, I would have said, I don't know, probably 6 months ago, maybe 8 months ago. No, it was September the 10th. I can't believe a year went by that fucking quick. Time flies by when people get COVID. Oh, well, folks, as I said, rushing the show a little bit. We got a very short episode for you. Usually the show, if I have at least 3 weeks, I get at least about 10 minutes of poop material. Probably only about maybe 5 to 7 minutes of poop material. But once again, we could take our time here. And it's going to be very noisy in the background. Another reason to end the show early. I don't have my own place. I'm a man-child. I live at home, as some of you know, and such. But, yeah, so September the 10th, which is a Thursday, is going to be the 1 year show. It's not going to be a special show. I may play another song or two. I may play some video clips that aren't too graphic. I would say we can have some calls, but, well, listen, I don't blame people for not calling in. It's not a subject that most people will like to talk about, and we'll go from there. Okay? Also, I posted an ad on Craigslist for this show, and I didn't say the name of the show. I said, hey, I have a show about poop. If you can call in and tell me some poop stories, that'd be great. And I only got one reply. I posted my Google Voice number. A guy sent a picture of his butthole, which happens a lot on Craigslist. And he said, hey, I can poop out of my butt plug. So it feels like if you post anything on Craigslist, you're going to have a guy. You can post a picture about a car and a guy will send you an ad. Hey, look at my butthole. It's just nothing but homosexuals on there. But hey, I tried. I thought it was a good idea. Hey, man, I can get random people from Craigslist to call and tell me poop stories. But why would they? Most people are looking for jobs. Actually, most people are looking for hookers. They're looking for, it's homosexuals looking for other homos. That's what it's pretty much about. So, anyways, I tried. I always try to think about this show. But listen, as I said, it's still on iTunes. I don't think I'm ever going to get any reviews, but I always mention that, just in case. Most people I know are YouTube people. Well, anyways, let's get to the poop material I have. I don't have a lot here. I like to take my shirt off when I poop. Now, if I poop in public, which is rare, then yes, I won't take my shirt off. It is true. I will take my shirt off if I poop in public because, you're in public. Maybe someone might look through the stall and they might see some guy with his shirt off. What the hell is this guy doing? But when I poop at home, yes, I like to take my shirt off. Absolutely. It's comfortable, especially in the summertime. When it's hot in the summertime, why wouldn't you take your shirt off? Why would you want it all fucking hot and muggy and stuff like that? Take your shirt off. It's not going to hurt. Poop naked if you want to. You're at home. Celebrate the fact that you're not in a stall in a public bathroom. Celebrate the fact you're at home. Get comfortable as you can. More poop will come out. Trust me. Oh, yeah, so this is a little poop story for you. Last week, I forgot my mask. I was going to take the bus to go somewhere, and I'm like, fuck. Do you pull down your pants when you poop? Do you mean that? What do you mean by that? Do you pull down your pants when you poop? Yeah, I pull down my pants and my underwear. Of course, I don't poop in my pants, if that's what you mean. So I was waiting for the bus to come, and then I forgot my mask. And I was like, fuck, I fucking hate this pandemic shit. So I go home, look for my mask, and I had to take a poop. So it was a miracle. Because I forgot my mask, I ended up taking a shit at home, which would have been great. Because if I would have not forgot my mask, and if I would have got on the bus, pretty much would have happened was I would have got on the bus and I would have said, fuck, I got to take a shit. And I would have got off a few stops and then went back home to shit. And that would have been a mess. So thank God I actually forgot my mask. It's one of those accidents ago. Thank God that happened. Also, if those of you want to take bigger logs, try the Purdue buffalo chicken strips. You know, you go to the supermarket and you see the frozen meat. If you get the Purdue buffalo chicken strips, if you eat about 5 of those big chicken strips, you're going to drop at least a 5-inch log in the bowl the next day. Now, your stomach's going to be very clogged, but when you release that mugger, woo, it's going to feel good. This is a show about poop, folks. What do you want me to talk about? This is what we do. Like I said, I only have a couple more topics. This show's going to be very short. I'm trying to stall. But listen, this is what it is, okay? I had 2 weeks to prepare. We just did a show 2 weeks ago. This is used to be a bi-weekly show. Now this is a freaking 3-week show. What do you want me to tell you, folks? I mean, I do poop a lot, but there's only so much you can write. I don't always have something to say when I poop. Get off my back here. This is the only show I have to write for it. It's terrible. Oh yeah, I tried the Shaqaroni pizza, as I mentioned in the last episode of Joshcast. And for those of you who also, if you want to poop a big log, a 7-inch log or so, not a 7-inch log, if you want to take 2 big poops, eat 4 slices of the Shaqaroni pizza, which are the extra large slices, and you will shit. 2 big dumps. I don't think there were logs. I think the first one was... Well, anyways, not to describe the poops, because I know people get freaked out about that. This guy's disgusted. He's describing his poop. Well, listen, if you want to take big dumps, have 4 slices. I ate half of that pie. I didn't eat for the rest of the day. It was the only meal I had. And the next day, I took 2 big dumps for that. The Shaqaroni. Ever sit down to poop, and you feel like a poop's coming as a guy, and it doesn't come out, but you pee, and then you realize you just peed sitting down for no reason? Isn't that weird? I feel like if you're a guy and you sit down to poop and you pee, it's fine if you're sitting down, only because you're pooping. You know, you can't get up. You got poop up your butt. That's the only time as a guy it's okay to poop sitting down. Like a girl is when you're pooping. It's okay to pee sitting down because you're pooping. But when no poop comes out and you just pee a little bit, you're like, did I just sit down and pee? I feel like a fucking girl. That's not cool, man. So you sit there and you try to force the poop to come out, but the poop's like, I'm not ready yet. Maybe try back an hour. You're like, fuck, I just peed sitting down. I hate that. Oh, that's terrible. You know, just pretty much emasculating yourself. Subway sandwich place, their fucking meat gives me the runs. I told these 2 stories before. When I had my mail job a few years ago, I was pooped myself at the post office twice because I ate a Subway breakfast sandwich. I was waiting for the mail. It was taking forever. I went into the alley and I asked this guy who worked at the building. I said, hey, I work for the post office. I said, can I please use your bathroom? I got so lucky. If the guy would have said no, I would have crapped my pants. I was always going to make it to the Subway restaurant shop. And I would have had to just call my boss, say, hey, I pooped my pants. I got to go home. The whole building would have knew. It would have been embarrassing. But because of this saint of a man who let me use his bathroom, I ended up pooping. Then another time I went to the post office, same thing happened. I had another breakfast sandwich. I forgot it was Subway. And it wasn't as bad, but I was like, what is it with Subway meat? What is it with their meat? I feel like this past Saturday, I had the, well, let's read this comment. Make sure to poop dead flush before you wipe so you don't have to use the plunger with the toilet full of poop. Well, I have to throw my toilet paper, my wipes in a bag now. I've been doing that ever since I paid money for the plumber, and it sucks. There's nothing worse than looking at your own poop, because, like, so I poop a lot, so I really hate to just keep throwing bags, so sometimes I like to wait a day, and there's nothing worse when you look over and you see a bag full of your own poop. So, yeah, I don't throw toilet paper in the toilet, and I don't throw wipes in there for sure. I throw it in a plastic bag in one of those little trash can things. I don't put any toilet paper, because like I said, I have a small towelette. So I can't throw any kind of paper or wipes in the toilet. I could throw paper in there, but I choose not to. Because if that thing clogs, I have to call a plumber, and it's a whole thing, and then I got to cough up more money, and I already gave up my whole tax return, as we said before, for that. So yeah, this past Saturday, I had a Subway sandwich for the first time since this whole pandemic started. I had the chicken and bacon ranch. I had the chicken and bacon ranch sandwich, And I was at home after I got done eating. I went home, and then it just gave me the runs. I was like, wait, where did I get diarrhea from? All I had was that stupid Subway sandwich, that stupid chicken and bacon ranch, and I realized Subway does that. It's just their meat's not real. You know, the meat's like processed meat. It's like frozen meat they have to heat up. It's not real meat. And I like to have a Subway sandwich every once in a while. I don't know why. Even though sandwiches are shitty, I like to have a little Subway sandwich every once in a while. But whenever I do, their meat it doesn't automatically go through me. It takes a while, and then I just end up shitted. I don't know why. So Subway. So those of you who are constipated, go to any fast food place. You know, go to Burger King, go to McDonald's, go to Subway. For an hour, you will be going. I mean, that's what fast food is. I feel like it should be called fast pooping. That's what it should be called, not fast food. Fast pooping, folks. Because that's what it does. Well, that's all the topics I have. I only have 7 topics for this episode. You know, the show's only 10 to 13 minutes long. We ran through it. As I said before, the next episode will be Thursday, September the 10th. I'm not sure which channel it's going to be on. If the Josh Jack channel does come back, it's supposed to come back this Saturday, then it will be on that channel. If it gets striked again, which probably can happen, then it'll be on this channel. But regardless, look for it September the 10th. It's on a Thursday, probably 10:30 or 8:30, around that time. I'll try to make an announcement beforehand. Not that it matters, because it's a show that only gets a couple views anyways. Well, not a popular subject. And that will be our 1-year poopaversary. As I said, folks, it's going to be our 1-year poopaversary. September the 10th. It's not going to be a special episode, but as I said, I'm going to try to play videos. I'm going to try to maybe grab some articles or such. I wouldn't say talk about some favorite moments for the show because, well, we don't really have any favorite moments. But it's just going to be a regular episode. But I only have 2.5 weeks to start preparing material for it. And I should have some things. I mean, usually I at least have 5 or 7 things, and that's good enough for an episode, you know, if we take our time here. So once again, thank anybody who listened to this whole thing. I appreciate it. Keep on pooping out there. Make sure you don't poop with your mask on, unless you're in public. If you're at home, don't.